life.
Yo, it's About Life with your boy Shane. What's up, everybody? What's going on? All my lifers, welcome back. All my newcomers, welcome. Make sure you like the video and make sure you subscribe to the content so I can keep making more and help me out with this algorithm. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all's help and y'all need my help, so I'm going to hit you with some good and solid information. Of course, this is all speculation, all conspiracy. We don't exactly have 100% evidence upon anything we're about to show today, but it is very, very interesting, and I would suggest you do your own research, as I always say. So we're gonna start off today. As you know, it is Spirituality Day, so we talk more on spirit, conspiracies, as they want to call it, and other amazing, cool, interesting things that interest me, and I hope interest you as well. So this one is talking about two giants found in stasis in Utah caves. Right, Utah caves. We were once giants, which I can kind of understand that in a sense, because I know if you go back in time, I know it's all speculation. We don't have actual full 100% evidence of this, but, well, scientifically they probably do. It's just I'm not a scientific scholar to be able to answer these type of questions, but I have seen some scientists and some people talk about this kind of stuff, so I know way far back the oxygen levels were way higher up. I believe the trees might have been a lot bigger as well. So the oxygen levels might have been higher, meaning that in order for us to acquire the proper oxygen for our bodies to actually be able to perform and do what we need them to do, we had to be taller. Right now, I can get that, or you can go into the religious aspect with the angels and all that stuff, you know, fornicating with the women of earth and giving birth to giants. So we got that as well. So multiple speculations, but we all know of all the interesting stuff going on right now, talking about America being one of the most oldest places in the world. Well, this continent, North America, South America, this entire continent being one of the oldest places in existence, right? Right now, I think there's a battle going on with that right now. We don't necessarily 100% know, but there's a nice good battle, especially when it comes to DNA, that we have like a 12 and 15 DNA strands. Some people over here versus in other places it's like a 9 or something like that. Don't quote me on that stuff. That's just stuff that I've heard. But let's get into the video, yo.
A giant pharaoh in stasis was found in a cave in the desert southwest. Since I've been on talk radio 25 plus years as a host and interviewing some interesting people.
Of course, it's just
one of the things that's afforded me is the ability to have people who've seen this stuff that everybody else says are crazy to contact me. Now, the red-haired giant king and queen that were in stasis were found in an unknown Utah cave. The presence of giants in the caves of southern Utah and the desert southwest are so numerous that you can't turn anywhere to the east, west, north, or south and not encounter somebody that knows not only the myths and legends, but has seen.
Okay, so I guess there's a TikTok if y'all want to get into that over there, but I guess I'm not from Utah, but I guess over there if anybody's from Utah and can agree with what this man said, the comments would be great. So if you can comment on that, that would be fantastic. I would like to know. But that is very, very interesting. That is very, very interesting. But of course, seems to be all over the planet. They're finding remains and stuff like that of giants and, all types of cool stuff. But of course, many of us can't believe unless we see. Instead of believing and then seeing, we gotta see to believe, right? That's what the typical human being does, which is why you have trouble manifesting what you need to manifest, because you need to see it to believe it. If you want to actually bring something into this world, you gotta believe it first, and then you see it in this manifestation. But that's a whole nother topic. So yeah, there's some giants. So whatever y'all got to say about giants, put it in the comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts on giants and what you think. Like I said, none of this is like, oh my God, I believe this stuff. No, it's just I see something on like TikTok or Instagram or on YouTube, and I like to save it and throw it on my podcast and talk about it and give my opinion on it and see what my viewers like to say about it. You know what I mean? Now this guy right here, Very, very solid, cool ass information. I've watched a couple of his videos talking about the slave trade and all that stuff. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion on this. You know, history is written. You know, go back and read the history if you really, really want to know. But what he says is fantastic. It's 4 minutes, so bear with it. If you're really interested, place your comments down below. I want to hear what you think. But what he says is fantastic. So listen up, people that are interested in like that type of history and stuff like that. It's fantastic. By the way, he's replying to this comment that says, look these up. The Hamani, the Alwit dynasty, Ottoman, Algerian Empire, Egypt, Trans-Sahara slave trade, Kingdom of Alibaba, Kanem, a whole bunch of empires, etc. Because he was trying to he was replying to a video he did previously. I wish I would have saved that one and put that one on so y'all could have listened to that one. But this is pretty cool what he says.
The comment I was waiting on to respond to any of y'all, right?
Just to let you know, trigger warning.
That's
With the exception of the Dahomey tribe, and Dahomey is absolutely a name of European origin. They're actually the Manoai women, right, or the Manoai tribe. Tell everybody what the fuck you gotta say. The Alawite dynasty, the Ottoman Algerian Empire, the Egyptian Trans-Saharan slave trade,
There you go.
the Alada Kinamboru Empire, and the Moroccan Empire.
Moroccan, yes.
Are all countries or empires of Arab conquest.
Facts.
What did you say?
Right? It initially started, right, when Arabs and other Europeans or whatever couldn't conquer us in actual physical war.
But that technically,
What they did was they would
hold on. That should be common sense, though. So if you look at the body structures of Europeans in all the other areas versus Africans, right? If you look at the body types, we're just going off physical superiority here, right? The only thing that a European man truly has is just pure physical strength. Now, that's just only using physical strength. Sometimes it's a small, like if you go to the very extremes, the European has a superhuman physical strength over that, right? But if you want to go off agility, reflexes, endurance, which is going to matter way more in a fight anyway, because if you can't land that one blow of your physical strength, then you're finished, right? So, and it's going to tire you out because you don't have the proper endurance. See, Africans, or blacks as we want to put it, but I say Africans because that's what we're talking mostly here, have a physical superiority when it comes to reflexes, agility, endurance, and basically every other category besides pure physical strength. Which is the reason why you see in like strongman competitions, only Europeans, only white people, right? That's the reason why, because they have a pure physical strength advantage. But other than that, they have nothing else, right? So, of course, in a physical combat war, you know, probably be nearly impossible to dominate some of the most physically fit people on the planet. So, yeah, figured I'll tune that in.
Outside of the town, kidnap black women, African black women.
You're saying the Arabs.
Right? Impregnate them, have the baby. Strip them from the culture, teach them ways of the Father, and send them back in.
Jesus Christ.
To Islamicize the entire goddamn land, right? Once they were Islamicized, they captured the trade routes, collapsed the trade routes, creating famine and destruction inside of villages, in a sense destroying it from the inside out.
And you gotta smile and you gotta pretend like that's okay.
Once they were destroyed, Islam spread over the entire goddamn spans of all of those empires and dynasties that you named, right? Right. Once they did this, it was through Arab conquest that we started to see these people start to identify as Moor.
Here we go.
There you go.
As they were in Morocco. A Moor isn't really distinguished as a black Moor or a black Moor or an Arab Moor, because they became the same people once Arabs conquered the land and turned them into Arab imperialists who believed in Islam more than African spirituality.
you free.
Say like a Mansa Musa or a Musa Mansa who didn't want to accept Islam, right? It was his mom that told him to accept Islam. That way he would still be able to keep his hold on their trading post. That's a lot, right? Right? But what many people don't understand is the same issues that we have in America.
Okay,
they have over in Africa.
The same issues that they had in Africa. They were too goddamn hospitable.
Too nice. Too nice, man. It's just straight facts. Still that way.
And allowed anybody that had a resemblance of themselves inside or said anything that made them feel good inside their cultures, where they proceeded to collapse them from the inside out. Preach! Too many of the tribes, just about all of the tribes, with
Literally all of them.
the exception of the Dahamli women warriors that you mentioned, were Arab imperialists.
Yeah, that's 100% accurate.
Who absolutely sold people into slavery, and make no mistake about it, before Europeans came and enslaved us, it was Arabs that enslaved us.
Yep. And there you go. There you have it. So,
good job with the comment. Y'all don't know history or chronology of history.
there you go. Well, there's the TikTok for the guy that most likely edited and added all that stuff in there. But y'all give your own opinion on that, right? And do your proper research. You know, actually look into stuff and figure out what's actually going on before we just go out here and just throwing stuff all over the place. But obviously, this guy seems like he's done his damn research. He's not, doesn't seem like he's really talking out of his ass. And I did look into some of it. Some of it is backed. Right? Some of it is backed. So, even to this day, there has been some Arabs that didn't like black people. But I'm not going to go that far. We're not going to go and say all that crazy stuff because I'm not trying to have people come up on here and I'm not trying to spend negativity and talk about bullshit. Right? It's just a fact, though. It's just a fact, though. You know, there's plenty of people that can say the same very easily, right? And that's the issues of Africa right now. Collapse from the inside out and still have not recovered and might take some time to recover, right? It's going to take a lot of time to recover, but all over the world it's taking time for the citizens to recover from the problems that took place. Right, even Russia had issues that they had to recover from that finally have, but I don't even think they're even fully recovered neither. Right, everybody's going through certain type of things. So that's that. So now we're gonna stride towards conspiracy because you know we do talk a lot about conspiracies on this podcast. We had some history, right, of America, and then we had some history of Africa. Now we're gonna talk about some conspiracies. The moon landing. And everybody loves this damn moon landing. A lot of people still think this moon landing happened. If you do, great. I have nothing against you. I truly don't. But hey, everybody has their own thoughts. So, Buzz Aldrin. If you don't know who he is, go find out who he is before you comment on the video. Please. But hear him out.
Buzz Aldrin admits the moon landing was fake.
What was the scariest moment of the journey?
Scariest. It didn't happen. It could have been scary.
Whoa.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing
power
something,
struggle,
we need to know why something.
Fascinating. I remember very clearly, I think anybody who was alive at the time does, I remember my parents waking me up and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon, which was...
you watched CGI.
There wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. So you associated what you saw with...
I have very hazy memories. What we saw was we all were gathered around the old rooftop radio and listened.
Talking about, how many feet we were going to the left and right, and then I said, contact light, engine stop.
It's
a few
exciting.
other things, and then Neil said, Houston, Tranquility Base, the Eagle has landed. Man, how about that?
That was very exciting.
Not a bad line.
Yeah. So, were you self-conscious about all the entire...
He just told you he didn't go, bro. You're still trying to go with it. Y'all say it for yourself, man. Y'all decide for yourself what you want to believe. But I know most are gonna say, okay, well, why? Why lie about it? Man, you go find it out yourself. Do the research, man. Stop just believing what the hell everybody feeds you, and go do the rabbit hole. Go dive into the rabbit hole and see what you come out with, Doc. But I love y'all. It's about life. Please comment down below. Like the damn video. Subscribe to the content so we can make more and make better content. Now we out of here. I appreciate all my lifers for watching and staying tuned all the time. All my newcomers, thank you. I'm out of here. All right.